South Africa, you did great. So it's a yes from me. You're off to the next round. Damn, man. That's something all of us, the rest of the country, was dying to hear. It's a miracle we desperately needed, and it's one we did manage to attain. So, a very big round of applause for the boys, our country. We did great. We made everyone proud, despite the challenges, despite the odds that were up against us. We were playing against South Korea, after all, a quite formidable team. And we did manage to win by 1-0. But if you have seen the game yourself, I mean, we could have easily won by at least 4 goals to 0. I think South Africa really did well in this game. And as I've said in the previous game, especially right after the first half of the game, is that what a beautiful comeback story it was. South Africa demonstrated a beautiful comeback story, and the same trajectory continued with today's game. And for us in this half of the hemisphere, I mean, it was a great way to start the day. There's no better way to start the day than with such a monumental win, because South Africa beat the odds. I did say we desperately need a miracle. We needed more than a miracle. We needed two miracles, in fact. We needed to win this game, and we also needed the Czech Republic to lose their game against Mexico. And they did just that. They lost by 3 goals to 0, which was good news for us. It was exactly the story that we needed as a country. So things worked according to our favor. But the worst is yet to come. I mean, that's what they say. It has to get dark before day breaks. And as we are just walking into the knockout stages, we will be playing against even more formidable teams, the greats of the greats. So we need more prayers. We need an even bigger miracle to even get maybe to the quarterfinals at least. That would be a monumental win for South Africa, because despite all the negatives that you will hear about our team, our squad, some of which are valid, I will say that. But despite all of that, we do not really need to be Brazil, Spain, or France to really make sense of ourselves in the World Cup or to be considered impressive. We just need to be good enough. Sometimes we just need to break through the knockout stages. Sometimes we need to reach the quarterfinals. But overall, and if you're just looking at the group stages on their own, we played better than most teams. And that is something to smile about. That's something to applaud, because South Africa has been through a lot. We have quite the history as far as the World Cup is concerned, and we managed to consistently demonstrate improved behavior. And everything that has been said about the previous game, that we lacked coordination, we had so many concessions against the other teams because we feared them. We allowed them to dominate and dictate the pace of the match. But with this match, however, we really gave it to them. We really gave it to them. We made South Korea feel the pressure. And for me, this was great, because that was the kind of gameplay and ball work that I wanted to see. Even in the very first game, the opening match of the World Cup, I wanted to see that kind of ball work and gameplay. But despite the issues that were already pointed out, it didn't happen. Even then, we were able to retell our story, because as they always say, it's never too late to change your story. It's never too late to change your trajectory in life. It's never too late to change your direction from downwards to upwards. And it's not the first time that we have teams that have lost the first game of even the opening match of the World Cup, but come up better the following matches. And I guess that was our story this time around for South Africa. And guys, let's give the boys all the support that they need. They need even more this time around. And even if maybe you had lost hope on your own, but I think it's time to really reinvigorate and rekindle that hope, that fired spirit, in order for our country to do even better. Maybe it may not be this World Cup, but we also have another World Cup coming up in the next 4 years. Maybe even then we will demonstrate an even improved gameplay. So with that, guys, cheers.